We have a lot to get to with our trader rundown, and Dan Deming of KKM Financial. Dan, how are you feeling overall? What's your trader just instinct about this market?
Yeah, this is a very interesting time, Angie, given the fact that, first of all, the timing of this type of volatility and also some of the items that the market's having to contend with here as we move into 2019. I think, certainly the Fed is going to be in focus. One interesting point is this week is that they are in a blackout period now. So we're not going to hear anything more from the Fed until that announcement on the 19th. So we had a lot of Fed speak last week. Now it's going to be dark until the 19th. And again, the expectations are that they are going to probably continue with their rate hike in December, but really it's the message coming out of there afterwards that the market's very focused on.
Is the market just roiled because of the tariff talks or Fed concerns or just overall concerns about the economy? What do you think?
I think it's all three. I think it's a confluence of all those, Angie, and it's one of these things that the market really doesn't have a good feel for, and that's why I think you're seeing the volatility. Couple that with the fact that, even though the Fed might pause, that backstop has been lowered a little bit. So, we used to have a little bit more cushion for the markets to spring off of when they came under some selling pressure. That cushion's been reduced a little bit. So again, once again, that's why we're seeing this volatility. But I think I think what's coming out of DC, I think the primary thing is that the tariffs, because they've lasted to this point longer than what the market had anticipated, is the fact that we continue to see, the death by 1,000 cuts kind of storyline.
Oh, sure.
And now we're getting CEOs announcing that it's starting to impact earnings. And so that's why it's flowing over. I think that's why you're seeing the market now being even more concerned about the tariffs, because now it's going to impact earnings. At least that's the perception moving forward.
So that builds up the fear factor in the market.
It has right now. And yeah, it's increased that uncertainty because, again, the market is forward looking and it's trying to anticipate, what the expectations are for the earnings cycle moving forward. And we came off a very good year for earnings, but now, it does appear there's going to be some slowing. It's just a question of how much. And again, I think the market had over-anticipated what those projections might be, given the fact that now they have to work the tariffs into that projection.
Very good. Thanks for joining us today.
All right, thanks for having me.
Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.